Hey everyone, so today I'm going to put the listing process all together and do a video for you, hopefully. I'm getting ready to search for a product and hopefully we can get from the beginning to the end phase. I know in the training I kind of separated it a little bit just to show you that they are different parts, but I'm going to go ahead and just put everything together today. So hopefully we can get an item that makes it pretty quick, and I can kind of show you the whole process from beginning to the end. So in the training, once again, you can go to any of the suppliers' websites, kind of browse around their site to get ideas of what to look for. But you can also just look at your surroundings. I mean, right now, I am looking out the window for stuff to list, and honestly, the first thing I saw was a mailbox, my neighbor's mailbox. So I'm going to go ahead and search for mailboxes and see if we can come up with something good here. So I'm going to pull up my drop shipping spreadsheet. I am going to pull up Google. And I'm also going to pull up Amazon. All right. So I actually typed in mailboxes earlier just to make sure, some things came up, and they did. So I'm gonna go through the process here with you from beginning to end on exactly how I do everything. So once again, I'm just gonna type in mailbox, search, and there you have it. There's a ton of different mailboxes. So we are going to go ahead and hit Jungle Scout to extract the items. And once again, I mean, searching for products can be as simple as that. Looking around your home for things to list or to things to search for, looking outside. I mean, really just any products that you can think of that aren't on the restricted list or the do not list list of items that we have. You can get super creative with it. So I'm going to go ahead and extract that. Because I know it can get very tedious and feel like you're never going to be able to get it or never going to be able to list a product, but that's just not the case. You do get better at it as you go, and hopefully I can kind of whiz through it here just to show you exactly how I do it. And obviously you can pause the video, slow it down if I'm going too fast, but I'm just going through exactly how I do it just to show you. My mouse is skipping all over the place here. But this is the main part of how we grow our business is listing items. So this is, if you're doing this, I commend you, because this is the most important piece of what we do on Amazon. So just know that what you're doing is the most important piece of how we become successful in this Amazon business. So you are an essential, crucial part of the team. So just know that, as sometimes it gets frustrating that, hey, as long as you keep going and keep doing it, you're going to get better. You're going to find products to list, and you got to just know that. All right. This is the downtime on the training videos that can be kind of boring. I understand that. So thank you for your patience as I show you what I'm doing. All right, let's see what we got here. We're at 96. I'm actually going to hit it one more time, just to make sure we get to that 100 mark. And then we will extract it, or excuse me, export the CSV here. Once it's done, all right, it is done. Let's rock and roll, see what we can get here. I'm going to clean up the CSV real quick, deleting the first 7 rows, and then organizing and sorting everything by BB seller, Z to A, shrinking this up a little bit. All right. So these couple NAs here at the top, I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of them. I don't want to worry about doing those right now. All right. And let's get rocking and rolling here. Copy. All right. See what we come up with here. Go into Google, search for it as well. These things are crazy to do. They make me do this all the time. All right. So what do we got here? So it looks like one of our suppliers, Wayfair, has this same item. I'm going to go ahead and just click on it here, see what we got. Full details. It's not really telling me a whole lot. Alright. Specifications. Not seeing an item number. Anywhere. Let's kind of look back here. 44090. So I'm just trying to match up the item number here. I don't actually see the item number on here. Oh, here we go. Right there. Alright. So it is the same item. IMAX 44090. IMAX 44090. So $48.99. Oh, look at this. Free shipping on orders over $49. So they're going to charge us shipping on this. So let's add to cart, see what we can get for shipping wise. Just check the quantity real quick while we're in here. $999. So they have 246 in stock. So they have plenty in stock. But right now, we are just checking. Alright. I don't know why it's saying shipping is $159. Let me check the deal here. There we go. So $53.98. So let's go down to our drop shipping spreadsheet here. So, drop shipping spreadsheet, we take the cost of the item, $48.99, plus $4.99, which is $53.98. So that's what goes into here, $53.98. So then over here, it adds the tax. And then this item is the minimum listing price. And this is the maximum listing price. So we need to be able to compete by listing it at $72.37. So let's go in here. $72.37. All right, 72.37. Where does that put us? That puts us right about in here. So you know what? It is on the first page. I am going to go ahead and list this item. They had 243 in stock. So I already know that. It's the same item. Taupe copper. Just going to click on it here just to get one last look here. Yep, copper finish. Just look at the overall dimensions here real quick. 12 1/4, 16 1/4. 12 1/4, 16 1/4, 5 1/4. I'm just looking at the dimensions. I know the item number has the same, or the item has the same model number, but I'm just checking the dimensions just to be 100% sure. So here we go. Wow, I normally do not get that lucky. So don't think that that's all skill, because it's not. That the first item I searched for is one that we're going to list. All right, so what we do is we're on the website. So when you go to put the source URL in the dropshipping spreadsheet, make sure you're not in your cart of that supplier. Make sure you are on the actual page of the item you are listing. So that will be your source URL. So copy. Go ahead and put that in there. All right, so $53.98 is what it was with shipping. So I'm going to go ahead and put over here $4.99 was our shipping cost. This item doesn't mean anything other than I like to keep track of what the shipping was, because once you add it, you know, it's hard to know exactly what the actual price of the item was. So I just like to have that over here, because when you go into your e-com inventory spreadsheet, they ask you what the shipping was. So I like to just separate it instead of, you know, figuring out what the source cost was and then finding it out that way. I just like to have it handy right there. So there was 243 available, so I'm just going to go ahead and list 200 items. And then I'll do today's date, which is actually June 9th, so I'll just pull that down. And then what I'm going to do is figure out where we're going to price this at. So we have to be at $72.37. So it looks like we're going to be right in here. So I'm actually going to list it at $74.84. The reason being is so we can get the maximum profit, and we're still going to be ahead of this seller. So all these people, we're not going to be able to compete with price-wise. So you want to just actually get close to, or just under by a penny, the seller that you're able to most compete with. And, you know, App Eagle, if they reprice theirs that lower than ours, then App Eagle is actually just going to adjust the price. So once you set the $74.84, App Eagle might go in and just say, hey, you know, we need to drop our price to be able to compete. So they may drop our price. But initially, we are just going to go ahead and compete with them. So I'm going to beat them by 1 penny. $74.84 is what I'm going to list this for. $74.84. So that puts us in between those two columns. So that's the minimum. You can't ever list anything less than the minimum, because this over here will be in the red. And I normally, 99% of the time, I don't list anything above the maximum listing price, just because I want to be fair to the customer. But if everyone listing the item is over the maximum price, I'll list it then, just so we don't get into some pricing and bidding wars. I'll just match whatever the lowest price is if it's over the maximum price there. But we're going to do it at $74.84. So now what I do, go down and get the ASIN number. Copy that. And what I do is go into Seller Central. I go to Inventory, Add a Product. Paste that in there. That pulls up that item. I'm going to go ahead and hit Sell Yours. So, quantity is 200. It is a new item. And my listing price is going to be $74.84. $74.84. And make sure we always, the fulfillment latency day always has to be 4 days. So make sure that always gets put in there. And then we save and finish. And then I just take this information and put it in our spreadsheet there. And Hayneedle was our supplier. I'm going to make sure of that. Nope, I'm glad I checked. It is not Hayneedle. It is Wayfair. So then I check. I got every item filled out. 200 shipping day. All right, we are good to go. So now what I do is I keep rolling, keep listing. So what I'm going to do, that was actually the first item in there, so I don't think that's ever actually happened that the first item I actually listed. Alright. So, we'll just move on. Alright. And so, let me see here. Locking mailbox. There's your item number. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to just do a quick search in Google here. Excuse me. All right. So it looks like Hayneedle, $41.97. Here it is here, $41.97. So it's going to be $46.96 with shipping. So I'm just going to, let me see here. Right. So there's your item number. It looks SM16KB01. It looks like it's the same exact item. So I'm just going to go in here and see what where people are listing this item. Alright, just to get a glance at the prices. So now what I'm going to do is go back and see what the cost is going to be to list this item plus shipping. Alright, nope, I only want one. So check out. Alright, so $46.96. Just go check in our drop shipping spreadsheet to see if we can compete. Alright, so $46.96, that's with shipping. That's tax. That's the minimum listing price. So we have to be able to be at $62.96. Wow, look at that. It looks like we're going to be able to list this item too. 6296. We're going to be able to be right in this area right here. And just a reminder, it is okay to list as long as you're on the first page of listings. You may run into a situation where these sellers, they run out of stock, so then they just keep moving down the line. I've actually been the fourth person in the line, or fifth person in line. Everyone else was above me that was cheaper, and I actually sold the item. So it doesn't matter where we are on the price list as long as you're on this first page. So you see there's multiple pages. Now you don't want to be getting into the multiple pages, but as long as you're on that number one page, we're going to be good. So actually it looks like this item might be good enough to list as well, which is crazy. I've never had two in a row. Excuse me. It's a little weird that the item actually has different names, but as long as everything else is okay and it's the same model number, I'm gonna just go ahead and list it. As long as the dimensions are the same, the model number is the same, we're going to be okay. So, full description. So we already checked. It's locking feature including 2 keys. All right. Locking, 2 keys. Check, oops, sorry. I'm going to check the dimensions of it here. So it's black, it's locking, style classic. So 20, the product dimensions are 20, 11.6, and 11.8. Oops. 20, 11.6, and 11.8. And I think the other reason it's 11.8 is because they rounded this number up. So side and bottom mounting options. Yeah, mounting side and bottom of the unit. So just little stuff like that I always just like to make sure everything is good. Features a black powder coat finish. Black. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and list this item because everything is looking to match up, even though it threw us off a little bit with the Solar Group Incorporated and the Gibraltar. But they could be the same company or different divisions of the same company because they have the same part number or item number. So I'm just going to check and see what how many items they actually have in here. So 200. Oh, they at least have 200, that's for sure. All right, so they at least have 200 items in here of this. So we're gonna list 100 and let's just go ahead and list 175 of them. Okay. All right. Great. So where did we need to be again? That's our. So we need to be at 62.96. So let's figure out where we're gonna be at here. Where we're gonna list at. We'll go ahead and just list it 63.60 is where we're going to list. 6360. Oops, sorry, I want to be up here. $63.60, $46.96. Remember, that is cost of the item plus shipping. Just make sure to see what the shipping was again. $4.99. $4.99. They had at least 200 in stock. I said 180. Let's go ahead and just list 150 of that. It's going to be the same day. I will get the source URL. Make sure we don't make this the source URL, because if I have multiple items in the checkout, then I won't know which item it actually was, or I may have deleted it already, so then I definitely won't know. So just make sure we get the URL of the item being listed. Copy. Paste that in there. All right. All right, so 6360. All right. Sorry, I'm just making sure everything's okay. Hayneedle is our supplier. All right. Sorry, I'm just looking at the numbers here. That just seems like a high profit. I don't know, but I'm not going to worry about it. 63.60, because I know I at least have to be there, so I'm in between those two. So 63.60. Let's go ahead and get the ASIN number. Once again, we will go to inventory, add a product, type in the ASIN number. We can sell ours because it's new. We just can't sell it if it's a collectible. Sorry, we just can't sell it if it's a collectible condition. Wow, that was hard to say. So we can sell ours. It's new. And then 150 is what we said in the spreadsheet. It is new. Price, let's go back and look here real quick. 63.60. Mouse is jumping all over. I think my battery's getting dead. 63.60. Always put 4. So 63.64. Save and finish. All right. So we are good to go. Fill out this information. Nope, I keep going to the wrong information here. So grab the ASIN. Put it in here. Grab the SKU. Put it in there. All right. So, we got all that information in there. $4.99. All right, perfect. So I'm actually going to just minimize this. I'm going to finish searching later, now that we were able to list 2 products really quick. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and just act like this is the end of the day. So I normally wouldn't update this until I'm done searching for sure, but I'm going to go ahead and update Ecom and App Eagle. So we'll go in here, go to Ecom, log in. All right, then we'll go to, go to Google Sheets, get our Ecom inventory. All right, so then I go to my drop shipping spreadsheet. Put this over here. Drop shipping spreadsheet. So let's see where it was last updated at. So I look at that number there, 2M7BA, 2M7BA. So we're just going to list just these last 2 items here. Copy that. Paste those in there. Get the SKU. Copy. Paste. Get the source URLs. Copy. Paste. And then I'm going to get the shipping. This is where I was talking about it's nice to have the shipping cost so you can put them into the inventory so you don't have to worry about it. Both by me. Alright. So now what I'm going to do, since it's already saved into the drive, I'm going to download as a CSV. Alright. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save this. Oh, didn't mean to do that. That's definitely not what I wanted to do. Alright, let's try this again. So I'm going to save that as Ecom. What is today? 6/9. I'm just going to put it on my desktop. Save it. See it pop up right there. Get out of here. So now I'm going to go to Ecom, upload. Let it kind of load up here. Hit upload. And I saved it to my desktop. So the reason I downloaded it is out of the Google Sheets to a CSV is because that's the only files it'll take in Ecom, a CSV. So I'm going to go to my desktop, Ecom 6/9, update inventory, and then it should say adding 2 of 2, and upload is complete. So now, once it's complete in Ecom, we go to our listings, and we download all products. Yes. And what I will do is save as. I go App Eagle 6/9. Desktop as well. You can do it wherever you want. I just do it to my desktop because I delete it easily. Because after I do it, you only need it after you upload it. You're really done with it. You don't need it anymore, so it's quick and easy for me to delete. So then I'll save. Exit out of that. So now I will go into App Eagle. dashboard. Uploads. Upload. It looks like somebody listing already uploaded it today, but that's okay because I'm just going to upload it again. All right. So App Eagle 69. Okay. Just make sure it's complete, and then we will be done. Well, thanks for hanging with me today, guys. I'm glad we were able to get a couple products listed. Hopefully that helps, kind of putting everything together all at once. I'm just glad it didn't take a long time, that you guys were able to get a good training video in 36 minutes. So once again, you can kind of slow it down as need be to just see how I do things. I'm sorry if I didn't go super slow, but I didn't want to. I kind of wanted to just list some items so that my goal was accomplished. I'm glad I was able to do that, and hopefully I helped you guys out. And I guess I will see you on the next training video. Have a great day.